What's up, my vibe tribe? This is Absolute Tarot, and I'm your personal reader, CaraSeen. Well, today we have Cancer, and we're going to have Moon Signs Love reading for you. I'm introducing the Whispers of the Moon, Moon Magic Oracle cards. I've designed these myself, and they have about 9 different parts into the cards. So I've created a different spread here to work with the cards and do a moon sign love message reading for you. And then we're going to be doing some advice, focus, and outcome with the Moonology oracles. And then I'm just going to look at my notes here. And then today we're going to focus on affirmations, hopes and fears, inner self, what may be blocking you, what's their intention, what you need to learn from the relationship, what you need in your relationship, and what needs exploring in the relationship, and then bringing it all up with the advice, focus, and outcome. So starting off here with the affirmations moon here, we're going to see what kind of message we have, and then we're going to do a little clarity, and we'll back everything up with some tarot. So what we have for affirmations for Cancer. Affirmations, Cancer. Here's one. Now we have, full moon affirmation. I free myself from all that holds me back. That is fantastic. That just gives you with open arms and open love and to receive. What do we have for tarot for affirmations here? Here's one. We have the 5 of Cups here. We're going to let go of some sorrows and loss here. I will let go of regret, loss, and grief. I will let go of feeling abandoned or unloved. Now we're going to get into the hopes and fears using, let me show you here, using all the zodiac moons. Each moon will also have their color according to their element as well. So what do we have here for hopes and fears for Cancer? Hopes and fears for Cancer. Well, we pulled your own moon. Intuition to protect what makes you feel secure. We have the Cancer moon. And this is about water energy. This is about empathy. This is about love. This is about emotional aspect on what we have to deal with as well. Also, Pisces moon came out at the same time. I only needed one, but the 2 came out, so we'll read. You both of them got both a water moon. Water, Cancer moon is water. Pisces moon is water. Trusting your psychic knowledge of the hidden tendencies. So trusting your psychic knowledge of what may be hidden from you. Trust your instincts. Our next card here we have to back that up is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is telling us something about new here. This is a new promotion in yourself. This is a new investment in yourself. This is something new and dealing with some earth energy again. So dealing with, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. When you're dealing with the cups and you're dealing with any of the water moons, that's Cancer, that's Pisces, that's Scorpio all the way. That's really cool to see. Now let's look at your inner self, what may be blocking you, and we're going to be using the message moons, okay? What may be blocking you in this relationship? Or those of you who are single, what may be blocking you to get into a relationship? We have the new beginnings of the new moon. Clearly set the desire of your new beginnings. Trusting your psychic self, my friend. The earth signs are very grounding. The fire signs are very passionate. The air signs are very intellectual. But the water signs, empathic, psychic. It's amazing the details that you can pick up and the things you notice and the things that you say to your loved one is so lovely. It's the little details that you're able to pick up and fine tune and pull out It's really, really neat to see that. Clearly decide on your new beginnings. What may be blocking you? Are you scared of a new beginning? Are you scared of going to the next level of your relationship? Clearly set the desire of your new beginnings, because that's what may be blocking you. Let's grab a little tarot for clarity here, flying right out. Is the Two of Pentacles here in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in reverse is an ability to commit. This is sometimes we're feeling a little struggling, sometimes we're feeling overwhelmed, and that is what could be blocking you right now. Now let's look at our magic moons here and have a look-see into, well, what are their intentions? What are their intentions in the person in your life or the person you want in your life? Those of you that are single, this also would refer to a soulmate, your next person coming to you, okay? For those of you in couples, we also have, this is, again, you're setting your intention. This is more intention and desire. Intuition, trusting, intention. Okay, back to where we were here. This is new moon magic. You got new moon again. New moon is a clean slate. It's new beginnings. It's like absolute potential coming in. I set new intention to my sacred space, both physically and mentally. So that's changing things up. You know, creating a sacred space within your mind and having that sacred garden within. Having that meditative spot. Where do you go when you meditate? Are you in the universe floating around? Are you in a sacred garden? Are you in a garage? Where are you? Are you outdoors? Are you indoors? Are you underwater? Like where do you go for that sacred space that you need? Where is it that you go? I need you to communicate your needs here with the King of Swords. So he's got clouds of clarity coming in here. He's not holding the sword out as in a presentation. He's holding it ginger to self, so you can come to him. There are some butterflies here, transformation here, and this is a time to do such that, okay? It's a time that you can come within yourself. It feels good. It's time to come out of your shell. Stop retreating underneath those dark spots in your house and those dark places in your room or the dark places in your basement. It's time to come out into a little bit of light here. And you're on your way. And just clearly communicate your intentions and let them know where you stand and where you need to be. And it'll just make it easier on your significant other as well as your heart too. Now let's look into what you need to learn. We have the Celtic trees, okay? Each month has a different tree, a different Celtic tree it's represented by. And I took the qualities from each and working with that. So taking the quality from each, what we need to learn in this relationship, something that we may need to take on ourselves, something we need to learn to blossom possibly, or something we need to wise up on. Well, we have the Hawthorn, the June moon. Hawthorn June, we need consequence, contradictions, situationships, clearing the air and communication. Clearing the air, this is clouds of clarity. So that's why he has clouds on one side and not the other, because he's able to cut that in half and work that down. This is about consequence of your action. This is a situationship of what's shaking in here. This is a time for rest and recovery, and you're doing that. Look at the light shine down upon you. This is Four Swords action right here. This is a time for renewal and recovery. Renewal and recovery when it comes to clearing the air with your communications. The Four Swords are also intellect communications as well. The swords represent like a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius energy, not necessarily dealing with that person, but dealing with the energy of that logic, the communication, that intellect I'm dealing with. Now we have the Whispers of the Moon. We have what you need in your relationship. What you need in your relationship for Cancer. What you need in your relationship. Just one card, please. What do you need? Now, the moon cards here for these ones are actually all the Native American moons from North America, from Canada and United States. Each moon represents something different and has a different beautiful meaning for the time of the year. And each moon in these cards, I have the 13 moons as well, including the second moon in October. That's the only month that gets 2 moons. All right. Speaking of the 2 moons, we got the blue moon, the end of October moon. That's awesome. It must have come up. I must have been thinking it and channeling it. What you need in your relationship, you need to help build you a better life, asking you to revisit, reassess, and rediscover something. Okay? Something that we need to go through here. 5 of Cups is now talking to me a little bit. Something from your past, something that you need to free yourself to reside in your beginnings. Let's have a little bit of clarity here with some tarot. Just one card, please. 2 fell out. I'm going to read them. What you need in your relationship is some healing. The 3 of Swords here is about loss. This is about sometimes some heartbreak. We need to get over that, okay? And we have helping out with that with the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is a necessary transition. This is a relocating, and this is dealing with crossing the river, okay? Crossing the river, anytime you're dealing with a river, it's bringing you to a point from A to B to a situation that you have to deal with and you have to overcome. That also recognizes that you will have closure. When you get this card here too, the 6 of Swords, you will have closure with your 3 of Swords, with your heartache and your loss. This is going to help you build a better life and ask you to revisit and reassess something and rediscover here. That's cool. I understand why the blue moon card comes into effect now. Now, what do you need exploring in this relationship? We're going to be using the Modern Witches Tarot as well as Elemental Moons. The Modern Witches Moon, as well as the Elemental Moons and some Pagan Moons. That's my dog snorting. So what needs exploring in the relationship? What needs exploring in the relationship? You need to set goals, plant new ideas, and do some soul searching. You got another new moon. This is some new beginnings. This is awesome. I like it. This is some beautiful new beginnings. Let's grab a little tarot card with that too. Set goals, plan some stuff. King of Communication, King of Swords I see here, right? Set your goals. Build a better life. Consequences, contradictions. You don't need to deal with it anymore because you're going to communicate. Violet, stop snorting. Now we have the Ace of Swords here in reverse. Now the Ace of Swords is different. This is about some mental blocks, some poor judgments here. This is what can feel a little bit stressful when dealing with the Ace of Swords. I'm going to grab one more card for on top of that. You're setting your goals and you're feeling a little stressed out. You're setting your goals. You're planting new ideas. It's causing you some mental blocks, some bad judgments sometimes. Clearly set the desire of your new beginnings, okay? We have that here. We have the King of Swords here for communication. Clearly set your intention here, both physically and mentally. Actually, let's hop into a advice, focus, and outcome with our Moonology. Let's grab a little bit of advice, please. A little bit of advice, the Moonology for Cancer. There's our first one. Let's grab a little focus. What's our focus for Cancer? Moonology. What's our focus? What's our focus? Whoa. I only need one. Okay. I better put those back. That's too many that popped out. Okay. That'll do it. And we need outcome. We need an outcome card. Outcome for Cancer. Moonology. What's happening this month? Don't let your past hold you back. Come on, dude. Outcome. Let's go to that one. Let's take time to breathe out here. We got Descending Moon. Oh my God. This is about relaxing. This is accepting, and this is about regrouping. When you're dealing with that, just take time to breathe out. That's your advice. Take a breather and chill out. Let's grab a little tarot on top of that for some clarity, shall we? Take time to grab your poop in a group and regroup, my friend. Communicate your needs. Cancer's the worst for not communicating. Oh my gosh, I have a few Cancer friends and they let some stuff eat them up. Oh my goodness. We got the Wheel of Fortune here and taking time to breathe out. We got I love seeing this one here. This is a little bit of destiny. This is good fortune. This is a turning point, okay? Turning point. That's awesome. Now, with what your focus is on is a new romantic cycle begins. This is a new moon energy. Again, this is a clean slate, new beginnings. What do we have for a little tarot with that here? That's a new moon in Libra. Oh, yeah, you got that one too. And you got the full moon that was with the air as well. Ooh, that's a cool card. All right, we got the Five of Swords in reverse. Yes. This is some peace here, man. This is a peace after trouble. There's a lot of sword energy up here today. Lots and lots of swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Couple pentacles and 1 cup. Don't let the past hold you back is going to be your outcome, okay, my friend? With the South Node, you're going to let that go, and that's enough is enough here. Let's grab a little tarot for a little clarity. Don't let your past hold you back. Give me some outcome, please. Don't let the past hold you back. What do we have for Cancer? Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. You're letting your past hold you back in your love life. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you grief and sorrow and hardships. But you're so honorable. You're fulfilling and finishing up your duties. I love that about you. Okay, don't let the past hold you back, South Node here. What do we got for tarot clarity? We got the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to come in. Don't let the past hold you back. You're going to be doing it respectfully and honorably. That's right. I love seeing this one. This is reliable. This is honesty. This is my gentleman card. This is my gentlewoman card. They're coming in beautifully. They're coming in slowly. And that's you. And I like how this card represents when it comes to not letting your past hold you back. You're going to be doing it properly. You're going to do it honorably. And that's probably why, again, you got the Six of Swords. You are fulfilling your commitments and you're going to have your closure. And there is some sorrows that shows up here in your spread, you know. But you have left the town. You've crossed the bridge. You've crossed the bridge. You've gone from A to B, down the river to your situation. We have a new romantic cycle that's beginning. You're going to take a time to breathe out because it's coming in. And be ready for it. And be open arms with it because you deserve it. It's been a while since you've had it. And those of you in relationships too, it's time to blossom the relationship. It doesn't need to be to the next level, which is nice. Another level, you can be with each other for 20 years and blossom it to another enlightenment, another level, if you will. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you today. This has been a really cool reading. And I'm really, really proud of you of all the things you've been through and all the things that you're allowing to come to you now. Well, take care. And again, thanks for hanging out. And don't forget, down in the description down below, I have a link to my Etsy site. And there you can book yourself a personal private reading with me. Throw me down a little likes up and subscribe and ring that bell. Lets you know when my next videos come out. And again, thanks for hanging out with me. Take care.